When I think about understanding the brain, the unconscious, the nervous system, habits, etc., it makes a lot of sense. And the neuroscientists will tell you that the youngest parts of the brain are thousands of years old, and the oldest parts, they say millions. How they figure that out, that's beyond me. But the point is, the brain is pretty old. The philosophers had it right in the 1850s during the New Thought era when they were talking about the subconscious. They had it right. They just didn't have the tools we have today that neuroscientists can now measure what parts of the brain are lighting up. They can actually understand that we've got 100 billion neurons. That wasn't available to the philosophers. Again, the unconscious has kept us alive for so long, so why change? Another issue is priming. Priming is all around us. We prime ourselves from internal cues. We are primed from external. Most people have bought something that they had no need for. The priming happens so early, and then the cues kick off, and then sometimes even more priming, and then you have these associations, and these associations can group together, and it's at the unconscious level, and anything at the unconscious level is super fast, almost instantaneous. And then the next big one is cognitive biases. I think cognitive biases is one of the overlooked boogeymen because they're heuristics, shortcuts to make our lives easier, but again, they're based on survival, and I would say in a hunter-gatherer environment. Think about it. Back as a hunter-gatherer, the earth didn't change very fast. They were living with the same thing. So a system that developed the unconscious and the programming from 0 to 7 made sense because it didn't change. You could see the earth not changing for generations. So those cognitive biases that were learned probably continue to work. So these shortcuts have positive intent. The challenge is we're living in a very different time. At that time, when it was being developed and the brain was adapting, there's probably very little downside to having a cognitive bias. And then technology came along and accelerated